I want to preface this video by saying I am not an Olympic weightlifter. I have never competed in a weightlifting competition, and I am not qualified to coach other Olympic weightlifters. But I think I have a pretty decent clean, and I know a thing or two about how to do it correctly. This video is my attempt to help you understand the clean, as well as perfect your technique. I hope you can benefit from this video. First things first, let's talk terminology. A clean is a movement where a barbell is pulled off the floor and received in the bottom of the front squat position. Saying squat clean or full squat clean is redundant. The clean includes a front squat. There is no need to repeat it in the description. Stop saying squat clean. Next, a power clean is a movement where a barbell is pulled off the floor and received in the quarter front squat position. A hang clean is a movement where the barbell is pulled at a starting position right around the knees and is caught in the bottom of a front squat position. Three variations for the hang clean could be as follows: a low hang clean just above the knees, a mid hang clean right at mid thigh, and a high hang clean right in the crease of your hips. A hang power clean is a movement where the barbell is pulled at a starting position right above the knees and is caught in the quarter front squat position. Okay, now that we're clear on terminology, let's get started. Feet width and hand width are going to vary based on your build and your personal preference. But as a general guideline, you should place your feet in an athletic jumping stance about hip width or just outside of hip width. You should place your hands on the barbell just outside your body. Now, let's talk about the rack position. This is the position that you will catch the barbell. If you are unable to get in this position, your clean is helpless until you fix it. The barbell should be resting deep between the front delts and the neck. The 5 points of contact are your hands and fingers, your front delts, and your neck. To get these 5 points of contact, it is imperative that you get your elbows up and pointing forward. As your elbows drop, the barbell loses its support, and you know what happens next. The weight should not be supported in your hands. Most of the time, the athlete needs to lighten his grip and let the fingertips balance the barbell, not support it. Getting into a good rack position demands you have flexible wrists and a mobile T-spine. Your ability to extend your upper back will go hand in hand with your ability to achieve a good rack position. Again, a good rack position is the first step to improving your clean. Once you have mastered the correct rack position, you are ready to learn how to get the barbell into that position. Phase 1. This is the most important phase. You cannot progress in your clean until you have mastered phase 1. Start by taking the barbell from the rack position and lowering it to your hips, holding the barbell in the crease of your hips. If you have very long arms, you can slightly bend them or widen your grip to bring the barbell closer to your hips. Cleaning with slightly bent arms is called a hip clean. Once the barbell is in the crease of your hips, I want you to think big chest, pull the shoulder blades back, and look straight forward. Now, slightly bend your knees. Do not change the angle of your hips by leaning forward. This cue is knees. Again, you're only changing the angle of your knees. Once you have bent your knees, you are going to jump up and pull your head up and back. You are going to extend at the ankles, knees, and hips. This is called triple extension. Fully extending in an explosive fashion will generate bar speed up. Once you are fully extended, you will pull yourself under the barbell. Pull yourself under the barbell. Pull yourself under the barbell. You are not curling the barbell up. This is where many people fall apart. As you jump the barbell up, you are quickly changing direction by jumping back under the barbell. This is where the explosive aspect of the lift is required and where it's built. Breaking the habit of pulling with the arms is going to be the most difficult part of this whole learning experience. The only thing that will fix this is practice, practice, practice. One reason why the clean is so difficult to learn is because it cannot be done slowly. For example, the deadlift can be performed slowly with corrections along the way. This does not apply to the clean. It requires all of your explosiveness, quickness, and reactiveness. So, practice this for as long as it takes to become proficient at it. We'll call it the jump and catch drill. From the crease of your hips, think knees by bending your knees only. Jump, fully extend, and pull yourself under the barbell into a clean or a power clean position. I like to synchronize my feet stomping with my elbows getting into the rack position. This next phase is a continuation of phase 1. So, get into phase 1 by thinking knees. Then, sit your butt back and let the barbell slide down your thighs. During phase 2, you are changing the angle of your hips, but the angle of your knees stay the same. Once the barbell has reached your knees, stop. Your shoulders should be just in front of the barbell, head and eyes forward. Now, you will reverse that motion by sliding the barbell back up your thighs and opening up the angle of your hips. When your hips are open and your knees are still bent, you are now back in the correct phase 1 position. Jump and catch. So, in phase 1, we will think knees. In phase 2, we think hips. Over time, you want to blend this movement together and eliminate any pauses or hesitations. Phase 3. This is the last phase. Phase 1, knees. Phase 2, hips. Phase 3, knees. Once the barbell is at the bottom of your kneecap, you will bend your knees by closing the angle of the knee and lower the barbell to the floor. This should put you in a perfect starting position. Shoulders directly over the barbell, back flat, chest, head, and eyes forward. Please note, your clean setup is not the same as your deadlift setup. So, if we blend phase 1 through 3 together, we will remember 3 easy cues. Knees, hips, knees. Once you are at the floor, you will reverse the motion by opening the angle of your knees. I like to think of pushing my knees back and pulling the barbell up and into my shins. As my knees go back, my chest points forward. Do not allow your chest to drop. Once the barbell is at your kneecaps, you are now at a correct phase 2 starting position. Slide the barbell up your thighs and explosively jump and catch. From the top down, knees, hips, knees. From the bottom up, knees, hips, knees. Weightlifters will often refer to the pull from the floor to your knees as the initial pull. The pull from your knees to the rack position is called the second pull. Once you feel comfortable with the power clean, squat all the way down. Over time, you can blend the catch and the front squat into one smooth motion. If you struggle with front squats, you should perform power cleans and work on your front squats separately. Trying to clean a heavyweight with poor front squat technique is a good way to get injured. So now let's look at some common problems with the clean and some possible causes. Problem number 1. I always dump the weight forward. This could be caused by a number of things. You could be starting with your weight on your toes. This usually means your hips are too high and your shoulders are too far forward in front of the barbell. You could be looking down rather than looking straight ahead. Look down and the bar will follow. Your hips are rising too fast and your chest is dropping. You might lack the shoulder or T-spine mobility needed to get into a good rack position. You might be using a weight that is too heavy for you and you cannot maintain a flat back throughout the pull. Or possibly you lack confidence and you're having trouble committing to pulling yourself all the way under the barbell. And lastly, you might be initiating the second pull too early. Trying to reach triple extension when the barbell is at your knees will force you to lean or jump forward. Problem number 2. You keep losing balance backwards. You might be letting the path of the barbell drift too far forward and it's coming right back into your face. This is throwing you off balance. You might be trying to curl the weight up. Refer back to cause 2A. You might be catching the barbell with your knees locked out, standing up straight, rather than catching the barbell in a quarter front squat position. Problem number 3. You always get stuck at the bottom. Most likely, your front squat strength is not up to par. Make sure your front squats from the rack resemble the front squat of a clean. Fast descent, ass to grass, bounce, and speed out of the hole. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more how-to videos and be sure to subscribe. But always remember, train on time.